first Monday of October is observed as World Heritage Day. Since yesterday was holiday, today we are observing it. The reason is United Nations Habitat is the nodal organization which looks after the issues of urbanization. And as you know, and we are aware, urbanization is a very important phenomenon in human civilization. So important that we have already crossed 50% urban population in the world, that is out of 7.8 billion people, more than 4 billion people are staying in either this or that city. India had hardly half a dozen big cities at the time of independence. Today India has more than 8,000 towns which are more than 1 lakh in population each. Goa had only 5 towns in 1961. In 2011, the census recorded 70 towns in Goa. Now why Mr. Siddarth is here? He is here because of several things. Number one, he is an engineer by profession. He is an alumni of Goa Engineering College. Secondly, he is in charge of the city of Panaji projects, Smart City. He is the chief mentor of Smart City. A special purpose vehicle has been created. We all have been sent the detailed information about Smart City project, and you must be aware about what are smart cities and what is the dream of government of India to have 100 smart cities. And industrial corridors also. Many industrial corridors, Amritsar, Kolkata corridor, East corridor, Bombay, Bangalore corridor, Chennai, Bangalore corridor are being thought of Asian Development Bank, and many other international institutions are supporting this industrial corridor, and these are aimed at creation of new jobs, new business opportunities and new entrepreneurial opportunities. Mr. Siddarth is also here because he is chairman of the nodal economic organization of Goa, that is the Economic Development Corporation. Many of you may not be familiar with the schemes and facilities of Economic Development Corporation, especially for educated, unemployed, especially for the women. They hold various types of workshops, training camps and all, and they also give loans for all the unemployed and educated youth who are willing to start their own business or startups. Of course, he is not at the time, but to be asked question, he will be able to respond. Third most important thing is, Goa State Industrial, the Infrastructure Development Corporation or GSIDC, which has built our new science block where biotech, microbiology, zoology departments are located. It was done by GSIDC. Many bridges in Goa, including now the third Mandavi bridge, is also being taken by GSIDC. There is new part of bridge which is connecting Mahar to bus stand, which will be inaugurated very soon. That is also done by GSIDC, and there are hundreds of projects which have been done over the years. So actually the GSIDC was the dream of Mr. Manohar Parrikar when he had become the chief minister. And thereafter, what PWD couldn't do, GSIDC has done, including rural schools. We go to places like Bisuland, you see beautiful school there. Many colleges also, they have undertaken and made. So there is a big long list. So he knows what engineering is about, urbanization is about, smart cities are about, and most important today, he will tell you from first-hand information you will get today about smart cities, because it was not easy for the city of Panaji to get selected in the street competition, because there are older and better cities also, and larger cities in population also, and Goa has just 3 MPs. Goa has just 3 MPs, so what happens is we do not have that type of negotiation or advocacy power as you think. Other states have many MPs, so they all lend voice when they want a particular smart city. But smart cities are selected on the basis of merit, and you have to prepare a detailed plan. I have sent you some of the plans. If you have gone through the plans, you would have understood how much effort is required to prepare a smart cities proposal. Now smart cities also need smart ideas, smart citizens, smart people. It's just not better roads and infrastructural facilities and all. Better buildings and amenities, open spaces, recreational areas, heat needs really thinking type citizens, intelligent citizens, citizens who can contribute to prosperity of the city, creativity of the city, productivity of the city. The purpose is to make the smart city a happening city. And I congratulate him that it was dream of everyone in Panaji that Panaji would be selected as a smart city. Panaji already, it was known all over the world as one of the beautiful cities where we have 500,000 tourists coming every year. Besides, we have Kala Akademi there. And why Panaji is important for all of you and all of us, the whole country. Panaji is like Lisbon in Portugal. It was modeled after Lisbon in Portugal. Lisbon is capital city of Portugal. So you know why Panaji is important. Panaji is important because Panaji was the place where India's and Asia's first modern medical school was established. First modern pharmacy school was established. First government printing press and government mint coins, post and telegraph was established in this city. So you can see so many things are novel in Panaji that Panaji is pioneer in Asia. For example, you take a long causeway. All of you must have travelled from Pato to Ribandar by the toll road, which is beautiful. And when you go by that road, you don't know that that road is 70 years old. And it was built when Taj Mahal was getting built. And at that time, in 1634, it was largest such structure in Asia. There was no such bridge as compared to Ponte de Lina, which has 42 arcs like this. So the bridge is now in bad shape and government is going to do some repairs and some renovation also because it is a heritage bridge. So there are many such engineering structures like Lyceum, which is a high road, you can see on top of Aati. Today, to introduce our speaker, I don't actually want to introduce him as a politician, but I have to do it because you know that he is an MLA who was elected by the people of Goa a few months back. And he vacated the seat. First he was MLA when Chief Minister Parikar had to leave because the Prime Minister called him and asked him that India needs you, government needs you. And you be Defense Minister and put it, the whole thing in place. And you know the surgical strike and everything was done basically because of the initiative taken by both of them, Prime Minister as well as Defense Minister Parikar. Then Parikar was looking for a person who can really do wonderful work in the city. Because Siddarth has been working with Manoj Parikar for many years without any publicity. So he helped him. There were many people who were interested in becoming MLA. Many powerful people were there who were interested in getting the ticket. But Manoj Parikar selected Siddarth and he won with a record margin that by-election in 2015. And within 2 years, I have seen his work. Within 2 years, he visited each and every part of Panaji to understand the citizens' problem. All of you should see his Facebook account and interact because you will see here is an MLA who is always on his foot, not just sitting in the office because he has so much work to do. I had to book him 2 months in advance to get 2 hours from him today. 2 months back I told him please on 3rd October you come and give me 10:30 to 1 o'clock you will be with us. And today on dot he was there. So you can see that he is a very busy person and he saw to it that when Parikar was in Delhi, he could nourish Panaji constituency in his absence. And that's why, despite steep opposition, he again won the election when he got elected again as an MLA when Parikar was Defense Minister. Then you know that Parikar had to resign the Defense Minister post because the government had to be formed with the support of MGP and Goa Forward Party and independents. And he couldn't decline that invitation, not that he wanted to become Chief Minister. All those people came together, 9-10 of them, and they said, if and only if Manoj Parikar becomes Chief Minister, we will support and form the government. So naturally you know that for 6 months, anyone who remain as MLA, as a member of the assembly, one could be in the government but you will get elected. So in August, in the August election, Parikar got elected as MLA, but don't forget the sacrifice made by Siddarth Kunkalienkar, who was very active inside the assembly as he was active outside assembly. You can all see that whatever he has spoken, it is there on YouTube. All the suggestions he has made to his government and all the speeches he has done for development of Goa. So he is an engineer, he is a political worker, he is a very loyal party worker. Party is paramount for him, people are paramount for him. I have seen his work from very close quarters. I have seen his love for city of Panaji and the state of Goa and our country. And today he has spare time for you. You need to interact, you need to ask questions. Today he is here. I have to also introduce his other side. He is very, that was interested in trekking, hiking, visiting places, beautiful location. He is a photographer. His wife is also very well known writer. She writes very nice articles and essays, Kunkalienkar. And both of them make a very happy and creative and productive family. You see that he is as simple as Manoj Parikar, no false airs. And one of the reasons why many times such people get criticized is because they are honest, they are people of integrity, character and simplicity. So once again, please give a big hand for our young guest. I request Shilapal, who is come all the way from Panaji, Prime Minister constituency, to be under me here. Please, आपसे गुलाब पुष्प उनको